this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Ole Miss offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. We've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask of a tight end. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Haas. Turning it on! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
The run inside. It's Lacey. Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Cardinals offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Isaac Brown, and we'll see 2 guys who can pick up yardage on the ground in this one.
It's so much fun when you watch games like this. In college football today, it's about tempo and spreading out and air raid and throwing it. These 2 top 25 teams pride themselves on being physical offensively.
Breaks into the open Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Isaac Brown to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And wings it incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Hand off for Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. but because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. A little screen to the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced him on fourth down.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. But the great return for the score.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it on the counter. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back up.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Maybe some room here. Oh, what a cut! He is in! Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
I love when you change the launch point, when you move the quarterback and bootleg him outside of the pocket. You can see he does a really good job of gaining depth as he goes outside. Now he's a threat to run the football or throw it. Guys have to drop back a little bit, then he can run the football and get a positive gain.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Cook. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Moving deep. Enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Runs for the tackle. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Looking for space. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Cardinals, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. A give to Brown. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Running to Green. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Handoff, Isaac Brown. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Here comes the Heat. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hughes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, the Cardinals head coach told me they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Howie, thank you. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his...
Could be an alley. Picks up the first down. At the 20. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Crosses the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third and short now from their own 48. Running inside. It's Gill. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rebels are flying down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Flying down the left side. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and if that guy's not open, open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Palmer, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Push down for the tackle. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Third and 11. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Going to the run, it's Lacey. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hughes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the Louisville sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum, but keep
Turning it on! Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The give to Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now try to move the sticks with Brown. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Makes the quick grab. Could not make his way to the corner. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gill. Breaks into the open. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. Give to the back. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. The give on the counter. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. Might have a chance. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're going to run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he added the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a man. It's McCoy. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Got a man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! And we are all tied up here in the waning moments.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
To the air on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lets it fly. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Got enough for the first. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Snap it to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. All tied up, under a minute to play. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They'll run with Brown. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and goal from the 2? Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out